Hey, what did you do for Father's Day this year?
Father's Day? Oh, I gave flowers and a handwritten card. What about you?
Flowers and a handwritten card? I gave flowers, a handwritten card, and a cake on top. I just look like Child of the Year or something.
Whoa, not so fast. There's someone who built a whole fortress for his father.
A whole fortress? Who?
Jongjo built a fortress to commemorate his father. This fortress is now known as Suwon.
Really? I didn't know that Suwon has such a history.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why Jongjo decided to build Suwon. Jongjo's father, Sadoseja, is one of the person in the royal family who died terribly. After witnessing his father's terrible death at a very young age, his sorrow and want for his father was unmeasurable. So he built Hwasong Hengung.
Let's go look for ourselves.
Then why don't we all go together? Are you guys ready? Let's count. 3, 2, 1. Look, this is Hwasong Hengung. Hwasong Hengung is a temporary palace where Jongjo stayed after visiting his father's tomb.
Also, there was another reason why Jongjo decided to build Suwon Hwasong. Jongjo planned on creating a new dream city, a city of his own vision. Suwon Hwasong was the pinnacle of his new city.
Then why is Suwon such a renowned heritage site?
I know. The harmony of traditional Asian patterns and technology helped create beautiful structures and buildings. Also, Suwon Hwasong was very open to various ideas from countries all around the world and incorporated them into her designs. Does anybody know how long it took to build Suwon Hwasong?
Any guesses? 10? 20? Any guesses? Actually, despite being estimated to take about 10 years to build, Suwon Hwasong didn't even take 3 years to build. It was all due to the use of Gojungi, an innovative invention by the great Jeong Yang-kyung. It adopted the idea of pulley from Western architecture and developed it further. The advanced technology and precise planning helped finish constructing it in such a short time. Then what did they build with Gojungi?
They built gates. There are 11 gates total in Suwon Hwasong, and the 4 main gates are Janganmun, Paltalmun, Changyongmun, and Hwasongmun. All 11 gates have distinctive features, but the most important and biggest of them all is Janganmun. Janganmun is the main entrance gate of this fortress, facing north on Hanyang, where the king lived. Janganmun is also surrounded by another gate, which is called Ongseong. Ongseong was used and very effective at defending the main gate, and also at attacking enemies and trapping any enemies that would come in.
But sadly, including Janganmun, Suwon, like many other buildings during Japanese colonialism, suffered great damages and was completely destroyed except Naknamon Hall during the 625 Civil War. The restoration process began in 1970s, and after the restoration, it was registered as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1997. In order to qualify for UNESCO World Heritage Site, it requires not only cultural value and artistry, but pristine preservation of the original site over time. Then how was Suwon, which is completely rebuilt, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site?
The answer lies in a book, Hwasong Seonyeok-eugre. The Hwasong Seonyeok-eugre is a book that contains the complete construction process the original Hwasong went through. From blueprints, construction dates, to even pictures of the material used, it is the most complete, accurate, and substantial record of a construction process in the Joseon history. It's the reason why we are able to flawlessly recreate the Suwon Hwasong, and was also why UNESCO recognized the Suwon Hwasong as a worldwide heritage site.
Talking about World Heritage Sites, Suwon is very similar to many other World Heritage Sites, such as the Great Wall. The Great Wall and Suwon were both made for the purpose of defense. The Great Wall and Jeokdae of Suwon both have loopholes that could approach fire approaching enemies.
Another similarity between the Suwon Hwasong and the Great Wall was that they both used bricks. Bricks were a very uncommon material in the 1700s, and Suwon Hwasong was one of the very first buildings in Korean history to use them.
The construction of both the Great Wall and Suwon show how nations value the protection of their countries is the same all around the world. In the global society we live today, heritage sites are celebrated for not only their uniqueness, but also the similarities with other cultures. Not only is the Suwon a beautiful architecture that boasts of Korean history, it is also an example of how different castles and wall designs from all around the world were collaborated.
The Suwon Hwasong's oriental beauty and scientific importance still resonates till today. It's also a stunning example of how oriental beauty and scientific importance were combined together. Also, it's also a story of how Jongjo's son of Jongjo, he had a want and love for his father. From its touching backstory to its historical oriental, it's perfect reasoning, and it's also example of how a Korean culture has developed.
수원화성, a remarkable chapter of Korean history. Thank